London police and bylaw officers swooped in on Victoria Park just after 12:30 in the morning following a tense day of anticipation in the Occupy London camp. Dozens of officers surrounded the park as the 18th day of the protests began, ordering the occupiers to leave or risk trespassing charges.
It feels like we've just been raped.
Almost immediately, the 50 tents were dismantled and put in trucks.
Actually, I'll probably be back in a few hours when they're gone.
Police took down the more than 50 tents in the occupiers' makeshift camp without incident, but a number of protesters stayed throughout the night, waiting out police until they were allowed to legally be in the park.
18 days gone in an hour.
Only hours earlier, the protesters had appeared to call the city's bluff as a 6 o'clock deadline to dismantle their camp passed, and then a 10 o'clock deadline when protesters could be charged for being in the park at night. After seemingly winning a standoff with city officials, the park swelled with supporters of the Occupy movement, including Ontario Federation of Labour President Sid Ryan, who addressed the gathering.
We ought to think about Martin Luther King and the bravery that they brought to their cause.
The victory dance was short-lived. Once the crowd thinned, police shut down surrounding streets and took the structures in the park down. The day of rising tension began when protesters awoke to eviction notices posted on poles and tents in the city centre park, and Mayor Joe Fontana and London Police Chief Brad Duncan announced the deadlines.
The direction is that the structures must be removed by 6 o'clock today. In addition, there can be no occupancy of the park between 10 at night and 6 o'clock in the morning.
You know, this is the first city in Canada that this has happened, and I hope Mayor Fontana's proud.
No one was arrested and no fines were handed out. For the London Free Press, I'm Dale Carruthers.